our vinyl. It is here. We are finally doing it today, wrapping Red Mamba. What is good, everybody? Ronnie's Reviews back with another video. Like I said, see the title, clicked on the video, you saw the thumbnail. We are wrapping the Red Mamba. If you do not know, I have a 2019 Dodge Charger GT. Yes, it is a V6, but it's what I could get, you know what I mean? So make it work. And we've been doing mods to it ever since we got it. So this will be one of many mods. If you haven't seen my channel or any of my videos before, go ahead, pause this video, go click on my channel and, you know, look over all the other videos, all the other mods that I've done so far. Quick rundown of some I've done. Obviously I've, you know, tinted the tail lights, I put on the quad tip, put on the diffuser. Let's see what else I've done. A bunch of interior mods. You saw the red leather I've done. You've seen all that. I've done trim to the dash. Everything else is pretty much just interior and just, you know, for the looks. I haven't done anything performance yet, but that is coming soon as well, so you will want to stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead, just jump right into it. Like I said, I'm wrapping the car. I'm wrapping the trunk lid, roof, and the hood. What you want to do first before you do any of that is wash the car, because you want the surface as clean as possible. And what you usually want to do is wash the car the day before. That way when it does come time to wrap the car, it is completely dry and you don't have any problems with it sticking or anything like that. So I'm gonna wrapping it later tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and wash it again now. Washed it yesterday, but didn't wash it good enough. So I'm gonna hand wash it real good, spray it down real good, and then that way later tonight it'll be dry, and then go ahead and wrap it from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the wash. Catch y'all in a minute.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
And just like that, Red Mamba is completely and utterly clean. Look at that reflection. That is as clean as it's gonna get. It looks like a mirror, you know what I mean? That thing is clean, right? Now let's go ahead and start her up real quick. See the quad tips. Sounding mean. And that's a warm start too. You hear that bass? Yes, sir. All right. It is a little bit hot, but it's about a good degree to where you should be able to wrap a car. It's about 90 something right now. But later tonight, when I do wrap it, it's gonna get around 80. And it's said that you should wrap a car in about 80-degree weather or so, and inside a garage or in a controlled environment, because you want to make sure no dust particles or anything get in there. So we're going to my friend's house. We're going to use his garage. We're going to wrap the car. All right, so we'll see you at the garage. And we are back. Now, I know this isn't the garage. The garage is over there, but no one lives here. This is covered It's covered with trees right there at the fence right here, so garage basically. So what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and prep the surfaces, clean them and everything before I lay the wrap on. Now, usually you want to use isopropyl alcohol. I believe I said that right. They didn't have that. As you know, COVID and everything going around, coronavirus, everything is sold out and all the alcohol is sold out. So I called the wrap place I got the wrap from and I asked them what else I could use, and I called a wrap shop as well. They told me Windex. You might think, why would they tell you Windex? Why would you put Windex on a car before you prep it? The reason is yes, it will clean it, and also it does not leave streaks. That was the biggest thing they said, is it can't leave streaks. So aside from alcohol, if you don't have alcohol, Windex is your next best friend. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started prepping it, and then we'll wrap it. All right, now that is prepped and 100% clean. Next thing you want to do, pop the hood open and get that out. All right, now the first thing you have to do, like I said, with the hood is remove this vent. So in order to do that, I gotta take down these 3 front clips. Maybe I can do the first one and get it down, but I have to take this down so I can get behind the insulating, because there's the 2 holes right there. You gotta push up on to pop them out first, then you can pull them to the front. All right, so I got the first one popped off, and you can see the 2 holes right there. So you should be able to squeeze through there and push it out that way, just doing the first one. All right, so I pushed those through. Now you can see it is propped up a little bit. All you do is pull it, and it comes out. Now the next thing you want to do is clean all this in here, because some of the spray, some of the wrap is going to be tucked under. So we'll go ahead and spray that, and we will wipe that down real quick. So when you're wiping it, make sure you get up under the corners up there. Make sure that is completely clean to make it as easy as possible on you. All right, so I got my piece cut to size, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on that, and then we'll see how it looks. All right guys, so you see right here, I am sticking the size of the wrap down to the car to kind of give it an anchor. That way I can pull off the paper like I'm doing here. And you want to do that just to make sure when you pull the paper out that the wrap doesn't come loose and, you know, get stuck on itself. Now, I am not a professional whatsoever. There are other people, like if a good person look up his CK Wraps, he knows a lot about wraps and he is really good. That's something, you know, that's one of the people that I watched to try and get tips on how to wrap properly. So like I said, I am not professional by any means necessary. I'm a first timer, so the reason you're watching this video right now probably is just to see how a first timer would do it without any experience. So I'm not a professional, probably not doing everything the most efficient way, but I'm a first timer. You're seeing how a first timer does it. If you're doing it for the first time, then you'll see how it looks from a first timer doing it. Next, I get my squeegee and I put my rag around it, because my squeegee is all plastic. It is better to have one that already has felt on it. That way, you know, you don't have to worry about holding a towel or a soft towel over the squeegee whenever you're doing it. But I'm taking my squeegee and I am lifting up the paper to get some of the wrinkles out, and I'm kind of trying to squeegee it back towards, you know, towards me to get all the wrinkles out. And then I'm going around and lifting up the paper to trying to help get the bubbles out, because whenever you lay it down, it doesn't always lay down perfect and you can't squeegee all the bubbles out. So you'll have to lift up the paper and, you know, squeegee it out to get all of the bubbles out. All right, after about 2 hours, I would say almost 2.5, just the hood is complete. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but this is my first time I've ever wrapped anything. So it is not going to be perfect. But if you ask me, it looks way better than I thought it would come out. Now, of course, it still has to, you know, sit overnight and, you know, just finish conforming to the body. And then I can, you know, wash it up and get all the surface dust and everything off of there. But I think that's as good as it's gonna get right now without having to pay, you know, $500 to $1,000 to have someone else do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the top. Gotta prep that. Finish up lastly with the back. Now these are gonna be easier, I think, but they're also gonna be harder because I have to take that off and I have to take this off. So to take that off, what you have to do, don't mind the wrapping paper, is you have to go up here in the headliner and pull it down. And what I've heard is there is a few clips up in there. I think it might be 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, but whatever it is, there's a few clips up there in the top. You just pop them down, and then there is a bolt that you have to unscrew, which should be about right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that open and get that taken off. All right, guys, so I pulled down the headliner, and you can see there's a couple little pieces like right there that clip through with these green ones. And don't be afraid to pull it down because you need to tug on it pretty hard for it to come down. But eventually it did come down. And then as you can see, I've already pulled out the antenna, but that is the little square that you have to get that nut loose from. And this is the bolt, not the nut, but the bolt right here. And it sticks in this way. So this is up like this, and then that is the nut that you have to unscrew. And here is the antenna. You can see the bolt screws in through there, and you have to unplug these two things from right there. And to do that, see this little part right here, you push up on that. So this little piece right here, you push up on it, and then it pops right out. All right, so as you can see, got the top done as well. Now, I ordered 10 feet by 6 feet, but somehow it wasn't enough. So I'm gonna have to order more for the back right there. But that is done for now. And there are some parts that I'm gonna have to touch up later because when I heated it up, it shrunk it a little bit too much, and I couldn't fit nothing down in there to, you know, push it down in. So I'm gonna have to touch that up and a part of the front, but overall it is done. And then just like I said, finish this last part. Now, if you are thinking about doing this yourself, let me go ahead and advise you, don't. I am being dead serious. Do not do this by yourself. I don't know if you can see me. I am sweating, and it's not even that hot out here. Do not do this by yourself. If you have someone to help you, sure, maybe. If you have the money, pay for it to get done, because it is not worth trying to do it. It was a real struggle, let me tell you, man. There's some wrinkles on there that they got out, but you can tell that there's wrinkles there, you know. So if you have the money, have someone else do it. And honestly, I might just go back and take it somewhere and then just peel that off and say, just do it again, you know what I mean, and have them do it. But yeah, that's how it is gonna be for now. But overall, I do like the look of it. So after I order that last piece, I also gotta I didn't even have enough for the fin that goes on top, so that's in the back right now. And then just order that, and then it'll be done. So other than that, as you know, this will be a part 1 of a 2-part video. This video is effectively over. If you did like this video, please do drop a like on it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I've got a bunch of mods I've done in my car, a bunch of mods I'm gonna do, and just I'm gonna keep, you know, putting out good videos, good content, just overall, just stuff in general. So please subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You're just helping support me. Y'all done pretty good with the last month or so. You know, I've gone up 130, 140, 150 subscribers or so. So just subscribe. It's free. It's easy. Just click the button. That is it. Other than that, comment down below what y'all think about it. Should I pay for someone else to do it, or just, you know, finish it myself and then pay later maybe? Or, you know, just comment what you think. Other than that, I'm Ronnie. This is Ronnie's Reviews, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.